check, and this one is from Apple. So this is the MacBook Air, your 13-inch laptop with that M2 chip. It has an Incase sleeve and other accessories. It is $1,059.98. Your 5 easy payments, $212, and you can get this home on free shipping and handling, which is so fantastic. E326866 is your item number. This MacBook Air was the first Apple computer that I owned. I got it as a gift about maybe 10 years ago. Guess what? Still got it. Still got it. Let me show you what you can shop for. So it's pretty simple. You're gonna pick the color of your computer, and then you're gonna pick your accessory color. That's it. Like, that's really your options there. So the computers are beautiful. Look at the colors that you have to shop for. You can shop for them in the silver. We have that beautiful space gray. That's the color that I have now in my computer. We have that starlight. And then we also have the midnight. Where's that midnight at? Right in front. This one? Oh, isn't that pretty? That's midnight. So that's your first choice. What color computer do you want? Your second choice, what color accessories do you want? So with the accessories, with the case, you can shop for this one. Where's blue? Right here. That's blue. That's pink. Then we have clear. And then that's the bronze. So those are the two options that you have to make. I am not here alone, thank goodness. Sarah Catalesi is here. She's one of our tech experts. Come on in, Sarah. Listen, if you were to buy this big deal separately, by the way, the value on this is pretty incredible. It's $1,400. It's actually over $1,400 to be able to get this home. So our QVC price, that's a difference of over $400 off. And if you go Apple, well, you know Apple. You know they are easy to use. You don't have to worry about anything there. User-friendly, which I appreciate. But this computer, if you are new to the brand and you go, where do I start? This is the computer to start. This is my first MacBook, and I loved it. And it did everything I needed it to do.
Oh, for sure.
And that was 10 years ago.
Exactly. I mean, this one is so amazing. No, this is the M2. So prior to 2020, Apple outsourced all of their processing chips to Intel. In 2020, they actually kind of took over that process and started with an M1. And then from there, they actually then went to the M2. I love that because in addition to that M2, it also changed the format or the footprint of your computer. Prior to this, it used to be that wedge shaped, and now it is this beautiful 2.7 inch. I'm going to close this really quickly, and you can actually see, I actually have that pink case on here, and I love it, but it's really, really thin.
It is.
2.7 pounds, but what we love about the M2 is that it's incredibly fast. Another design change they made with this one is that it's fanless. So even though we have these little slips right here, can we show it on yours, Monica?
Sure.
There's no fan, so this is that fanless design. So really what that means for you, it's extremely quiet. So you'll never have any heat buildup, but yet it gives you all these great specs that you'd be looking for. Solid state drive, which we love, and the fact that there's 8 gigabytes of RAM too, it's that perfect amount. So you might be thinking, who is this for? It might be easier to say, kind of talk about maybe the MacBook Pro. Apple makes 2 computers. One is the Air, and as we're looking at this right now, look at some of the specs on here, up to 18 hours of battery life. It's pretty amazing.
Yeah.
It's portable again, 2.7 pounds. It's really lightweight, tiny, and it's the whole idea of having, a laptop is one that you can bring it anywhere that you want it to go. That M2 makes it perfect for multitasking. We have that backlit Magic Keyboard, perfect again. It's really a seamless build. We have that awesome 1080p high definition camera, perfect for FaceTiming, Zooms calls, if you're working from home. But, in the world of Apple, they have 2 laptops. They have the Pro and then they have the Air.
Yeah.
The Pro is meant for somebody that's heavy into graphics, engineering, graphic design. Yeah.
Because I used to do a lot of editing, and I still kind of do here or there, like editing videos and things like that. So the Pro was perfect, but I started with the Air.
But the Air is perfect for absolutely everybody else.
It's true.
I use the Air.
Yeah,
I use the Air, and I've had one for just about that same amount of time. And I love that it's that continuity. It's a consistency of a of an Apple build that just makes it incredible.
Do a quick tour so you can see the ports on this, because it's easy. We're going to do what I call an external tour and then an internal tour.
Okay, this is perfect. So on the side right here, we actually also changed kind of our charging.
Yep.
We gave you a MagSafe charger, and what's great about this one is I love it. It's a magnet, and it breaks away should it get pulled. So there's no internal component inside for charging, so it makes it really, really easy. 2 USB-Cs, which we absolutely love here. When we turn it to the side, you actually have that headphone jack. So we include with your accessory pack a pair of over-the-ear wired headphones, and really, you never have to worry about charging them, and you're always getting exactly what you need as far as that sound quality coming out as well. So the internal, I mean, everything.
Now the internal.
This is amazing. So again, if you are familiar with Apple, you're going to be familiar with all of the gestures. Kind of when we're looking at it here, this has this awesome trackpad. This takes the place of a mouse. So everything that you're using on the trackpad, I'll put this back down again, it's going to be gestures. It's going to be pinch and zoom. It's going to be sliding left to right. And you're using your finger as the pointer as well. So as far as looking at this, you can use this truly for streaming content. You can use it for creating, you know, your emails and documents, spreadsheets. You can edit photos. You can create videos as well. Everything that you want to do is right here on your computer. But here's something I want to show you this too. System settings. If you come down here to accessibility, it's probably one of my favorite things, and I found this in the last couple of years, but I think it makes it, you know, really, really nice. You can actually change the size of let me go back to accessibility. You can actually go to pointers, and from here you can actually kind of change also how fast your pointer is going to be, which I think is really, really cool. You can see right here, you can change it and the pointer just like this, and it really makes it easy and responsive. So that's a really nice way to do it. Going more up here across the top, everything you need is kind of on your Launchpad right here. So I mean, if we click Launchpad, you can actually see everything here comes downloaded directly on your computer, from your apps to your search, to your mail, your search engine, your contacts, your calendar, like everything that you would want at a click of a button or a push of a button or a swipe left or right is located right here in your Launchpad.
It's so easy to use.
Yeah.
Trust me, it's super. When you get it home, I was a person that was brand new to Apple. I don't even think I had an iPhone at the time. I think I actually had my computer first, and then I got an iPhone after that. But when I tell you, it was such a seamless transition for me. I was able to do everything. And for me, what is that? Maybe surfing on the internet to find cooking recipes, because I love to cook and I love to decorate, looking for inspiration there, creating slideshows. My daughter was in school, so you know, I would create slideshows and things like that. Like, I was able to do everything, stream my movies, all the things that I needed to do. When I upgraded to a Pro, it was only because I started doing more Pro things. I started editing more, and I needed more capacity to do that. But when I tell you, I actually still have my MacBook Air, my husband uses it now because he doesn't do all of the things that I do with mine. So now he has it, it still absolutely works. So let's go through the options again. And really quickly too, this is the case, that little, isn't that fun? This little slip-in case, that carrying case.
Yeah, the Incase brand is actually carried in all of Apple stores,
which
we love. So we love that we've been able to kind of partner with them and bring you the best of the best.
Yeah, it's really nice. So that's the case.
Perfectly portable, slip your case right in there.
And then as you can see, this, I love this as well because it kind of gives your personality a little bit to your computer. That's the fitted clip case there. So that's really nice. And it, you know, protects your computer. And then of course you're getting the wired headphones as well. So if you like your over-the-ear wired headphones, some people prefer these. We have them for you. So all you got to do is pick your color and then pick your accessory case. This is the first day you're seeing this launched as a big deal. So it's a really good opportunity to go. Maybe you didn't get the computer that you wanted over the holidays. Maybe you were expecting one as a Christmas gift or a holiday gift and you didn't get it. Well, guess what? You can treat yourself. So take advantage of it, get it home, because normally it's $1,467. Yeah, our big deal price, $1,059. So that's a savings of over $400 off. So that's really good. And for me to own a Mac, that was my dream computer. That's what I love. We make it easy for you to get it home because you can take advantage of those 5 easy payments of $212 and free shipping and handling. So your colors for your computer, you can pick silver, space gray, the Starlight, and the Midnight, which I love that gorgeous blue. Isn't that pretty?
Yeah.
So that's your first choice. What color computer do you want? Then you come over here and you pick what color accessories do you want. Do you want that gorgeous blue, which I think is so pretty? Down below is the pink. Next to the pink here is the clear. And then we also have it here in the bronze. Get this now. The big deal prices, you all know this, they don't last forever. And again, if you're like me, you might not have gotten the computer. Like, that's what happened. I remember when I got my MacBook Air, I had wanted it, and finally my husband got it for me for Christmas.
Yep.
So I was really happy. But I know sometimes maybe you didn't get it for Christmas. It's okay. Valentine's Day is coming up. Maybe you want to get a jump start on Valentine's Day to be able to gift this to somebody, but it's a really good deal.
Yeah, and it's a huge upgrade if you've had previous versions of Apple. And just know, like, we're talking, you know, we've had ours for years and years and years. This is meant to last. I mean, up to an 18-hour battery life. You have to think about, too, the amount of memory that you have. Think about your current computer right now. Is it loud? Does it still have that built-in fan?
Yeah.
Is it running out of memory? Is it, you know, bogging down? It's slow.
Is it slow?
These are amazing opportunities for upgrade, too. So there's another thing that you can do here. Again, perfect accessibility feature. So across the bottom, you always have your system settings, which it's right here. It looks like that gear. If you come up to displays, you can actually change the font or the I guess how large. I'll even change this for a little bit. You can actually see how easy it is now to read all of this simply kind of by picking and choosing what you want your display to look like. So that's really great too.
Talk about really quickly too, when you finish with this, like other programs that are built in here, because people are getting this home and maybe they have to do work. So I know if you're used to other computers, they have a different type of system, but guess what? This has other systems that you can still, other programs in here that you can still use as well. Okay,
and think about this. You might be familiar with Microsoft 365.
Yep.
Pretty much what you're looking at there is, you know, numbers, spreadsheets, presentations, and Word documentation.
Exactly.
So Apple's version are numbers, Keynote, and Pages. So if I click Pages again, it already comes downloaded. I was working earlier and I was saying, you know, you can actually create like little documents, and I'll make this bigger for you to see it. But like, why Apple? So what I did is I just followed a little template and was able to kind of fill in what I needed. Well, you're looking at, you know, some highlights. It's an 18-hour battery life, Wi-Fi 6, 6 speakers, 1080p FaceTime camera as well. You have that awesome M2 chip.
And you did this in Pages.
I just did this in Pages, and really it was dropping and dragging all the way through. But I want you to kind of see this too, and it's words to describe the MacBook Air, because I want you to think about your current computer right now. Can you say the same things about your computer? It's sleek, it's lightweight, it's portable, minimalistic. I think that Midnight that you were showing, Monifa, is just,
I love that color.
It's beautiful, right? Streamlined, quiet due to the fanless design, durable, premium, compact, user-friendly. Like, all of those things are what makes Apple shine, and they truly is. Mac is built to last.
And when you open it up too, it's easy to even get set up. So if you are switching over from another operating system, like literally it walks you through, so you don't even have to like, there's no learning curve there to set it up.
I have kids that are in college, and one will be graduating, so of course she has a resume put together. I know. So we're excited. I just made my last tuition payment for my third daughter. I was over the moon.
Yes.
Still have one more child to go, but that's okay.
We're getting there. We're getting there.
3 out of the 4 are done with college, which I love. But really, you know, making that resume, it's really, really easy because it's all right here for you.
All those templates.
Yep. So you can peek right here, and all you have to do is click and then replace it. Like, it's kind of giving you that profile as well. So again, across the bottom, you can do anything with presentations. You can do anything with numbers as well. If you are also, again, graduating, or, you know, you're thinking, you know what, new year, let's get a new budget going. You don't have to start from scratch. Everything is going to be right there for you.
You literally just plug and place. Like, that's what's so beautiful about numbers. And then everybody's doing presentations and slideshow presentations.
For sure.
So we love that this has Keynote to help you out with that. So if you're used to doing slideshow presentations, you can do that. But look at all the windows that you can have open at the same time. And it doesn't slow your computer down.
No, it's not at all. And that's what I love too, is just being able to kind of, you know, jump between everything as well. So as we're looking at this, I think it's really great too. My daughter, the one in college, she has her Apple iPad that she used for note taking. She shares all of her documents directly with her MacBook as well.
Same.
So she's
Mine-
able to
mine
do,
too.
you know, all of that
Same
great
thing.
thing.
Yeah, my daughter does the same thing.
Yep.
It's actually helped her go completely